about it at the beginning whenever it came out. I wasn't sure. I was not sold. But I'm hearing so many people really like it a lot. And so fuck it. I will try it out. And so many people really like it a lot. Make sure I look at all the rest of these. Give me a second. So, apparently the new WoW expansion is dead. It hasn't even come out yet, but it's dead. It's too bad.
Continually said these are not class skins. These are ways to lean into a certain vibe with your class. That's
right.
It. They have specifically multiple times said it's not class skins. So it's that sort of weird thing where if we just sort of go and say they're not class skins, everyone, I'm so angry about this. Blizzard be like, we didn't say they were class skins. We, in fact, multiple times in multiple interviews told you all that they're not class skins. Could you please stop judging them as if they're class skins? So it's that weird thing of like, what do a lot of people want? Class skins. That's not what this is. And it's not trying to be that. But the problem is they, you know, for some reason, right, I was it's a food analogy. It's like brown rice versus white rice. Listen, I know the brown rice has still got the germ in it and whatever it is, so it's technically healthier.
No, it's not.
But great.
Yeah, I actually heard that brown rice is actually not healthier than white rice, and brown rice is harder to digest, and the whole idea that brown rice is more healthy than white rice is complete bullshit, and it's not even true. And it's actually made me reconsider my entire Chipotle order, which is a big part of my day. And I don't really know if I'm going to do that or not. But yeah, I think we're going to be moving over to white rice. Yeah.
Brown rice isn't actually
Fantastic.
at all.
Well, I was always told the brown rice was healthier. But
Yeah, I was
always
too.
thought,
I was too. I forgot who it was that told me it was fucking bullshit. It was pretty recently.
Screw that. What do I want? White rice. How do I want it? Sticky as fuck. In my gullet. Immediate blood sugar. Let's go.
Cooked and chicken stock. Let's go.
So it's that kind of thing where you're like, hey, Michael, would you like this? You know, something delicious thing with rice. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go. Because I'm excited about that thing. I sit down. It's like, it's brown rice. It's overdone. It's not clumped together. I'm like, oh. So it's a bit like that with class skins.
Yeah, well, Joshua Evan asks, what are you guys talking about? Good question, actually. We should maybe make that more clear.
Okay, so hero specs.
Hero specs.
They may.
Oh
no, I feel. But that's just one of those things where it's like.
So this is the way it is, right? And like these are basically like kind of subclasses. It's like I would say ascendancies in PoE. They're adding this into WoW, where it's like each class spec can be like 2 of the 3. Astrologian. I wonder where they got that from.
You know, you don't know that people are going to get that idea because they haven't got that idea because it hasn't happened yet. That sounds completely insane. That's actually just me talking about causality.
They let the
We're not violating causality. But, like, yeah. So they call them this. And I suppose for people who are like, oh, yeah, Hellcaster. Hellcaller.
I really want to be Templar. I really want to be.
Yeah, it's
Which is it called
McConnell.
again?
Rider of the Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool as shit. Right of the Apocalypse. Hell yeah. I want
Do
to
you
do that.
guys think these are going to be cool, these hero specs? Because, like, I think they could be cool, but my concern is that I think that if Blizzard tries to make them cool, it won't be balanced. And retail WoW is for a bunch of like try-hard nerds. Like, that's what retail WoW is all about. It's not about having fun. It's not about the game class fantasy or anything like that. It's about, making sure that you're able to AoE down a trash pack of mobs while you're continuously stunning them in a Mythic Plus dungeon at level 27 efficiently. So I just can't imagine this being interesting. I mean, Mountain Thane sounds really cool. I'll be honest. What do I think is the coolest one out of all of this? Rider of the Apocalypse. This one, in my opinion, is cooler than all of the other ones probably put together. So if I can't be a Warcraft 2 Death Knight whenever I have the Rider of the Apocalypse thing, I'm out.
Want to be?
Yeah, I'm out.
Thane? Yeah, that's like the fucking hero from Warcraft 3. Give me that shit.
Rider of the Apocalypse. You could be a rad Death Knight.
You could be
Awesome.
Yeah.
Scale Commander sounds like a bitch.
You want to be a Farseer Shaman? That sounds cool.
Oh, wow.
One's called
Sun
Frostfire
Fury.
How much you
Sentinel.
want to bet that Farseer Shamans will still have a 40-yard spell range?
Dark Ranger Hunter? I think we're going
Yes.
to talk a little bit about Dark Ranger specifically
actually-
because that's the one that's...
What this is
45,
is
it's 42,
the new
45,
from
yeah.
level 60 to 70, 70 to 80 even.
Do you play this game, Michael? Don't answer that honestly. So here's what they are. They're talent trees. They're mini talent trees that you have access to on top of your existing talent trees.
I think they're cool. I actually do need to. I've been meaning.
I thought they were cool, and then I looked at the Balancered one, and my brain went, abort mission, get me out of here.
Talk about playing WoW as a next topic. Because I'm continually seething because I've not been able to play enough because I've basically just been trying to solve problems and make things good here. But it's actually getting to the point where I go home and there's like two things in my head. It's make a really good Notion template and play World of Warcraft. And I keep having to do the Notion template because that's useful for like other people here. But I'm like... And then me and Dakor, we've been talking about like, God, do you know what would be really cool? Just having fun in WoW for him instead of all the sweat stuff. So maybe I actually do want to talk about...
I think retail WoW is so far down the sweat, the sweat path that it will never become a non-sweat game again. Like, if they want to make the game no longer a sweaty game, they need to make it to where the API can't read, like, you can't read anything with an add-on with an API. Because that's really where the problem comes from. Is like everything in WoW is like so hyper fixated around being like optimized because everybody has like 75 different tools for how to play the game. And like everything in the game is like such an, like doing a raid is such an abstraction from doing a normal raid from like back in the day. Like if you go and you look at, not this. Where's WoW? There it is. I can't tell what's going on here. This must be retail. Yeah, this is retail. And so we're just going to pause this and look at it. What the fuck is going on? And if you've played the game a lot, you know exactly what the fuck is going on. Like, this is obviously tracking all of the internal cooldowns of all of the different classes. These are their debuffs. This is, I'm assuming, probably an interrupt rotation. This is the spell cast of, I guess, the target that's on their focus. This is the mob here. Like, this is all the debuffs and the buffs as well. Like, these are his spells. Those are damage done. And damage done for the different pack. Like, I mean, you know what all of this is if you've played the game a lot. But at the end of the day, think about how much different this is versus just what the game looks like without any of this. Like, you go and you look at this,